For Buffalo, the most in a game for the Bills since O.J. Thanksgiving 1976. Sean McDermott found out the Jack Collins of the first place Patriots early in the move as a bishop going correctly diagonally on the chessboard. Miles Garrett tried to do checkmate for the Patriots in 5 sacks. But Drake May, 3 touchdown passes in the third quarter of this game. Gee, the Patriots have won 5 in a row. This record in football best transfer. Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones to Michael Pittman. And quite the trick here. Setting up the grab. The Colts are 7-1. They keep up a Tennessee. No comeback necessary for Denver. One extra touchdown passes as the Broncos at home. Simmons and Gonzalez over 52. Looking like last year, finally. First 100-yard game of the year for Saquon Barkley. He hit the 2,000-yard flag. Anthony Nelson was the monster. Doesn't know himself. Touchdown, Bucks win 23-62. CJ Stroud, first 100-yard game since early last season. This is under Hutchinson.
Hey Jay, what loadout you got on that? What loadout you got on that? I mean, what attachments? I'm all trying to see what attachments he running with.
And the Bengals lead the Jets. They have been running 116. A few minutes ago, down 6 just to be a free throw.
For the guns, I can.
Chiefs get the ball to start the second half. Let's see what the start. Enjoy. Thank you for watching the All-State Halftime. Right now, Tyler makes it easy to switch and get 1,100 off any phone with no trade. No trade? But we don't have to trade in our teeth. You don't have to trade your teeth in or an phone. Yeah. This one. You get to be here it's tooth fairy time. $1,100 off any phone with
In a remote,
Nigga,
harsh
you know he was in
climate
a crew,
diverts
nigga.
funds from social services. Yet, this comparison reveals a universal truth. Homelessness thrives where systems fail the most vulnerable. In Alaska, those failures are magnified by nature's cruelty, making the fight for solutions not just a policy challenge, but a moral imperative. Conclusion. In Alaska, homelessness is a quiet tragedy, unfolding against a backdrop of icy winds and endless winters. The state's 3,000 homeless individuals, largely concentrated in
Come on,
Anchorage,
I got
face
the
not
key
only
cord. I
economic
got the key
hardship, but
cord.
also the
Bro, come get your specialist. I just pinged it. It's red.
Sound
Look, it's
documentary.
laying on it. It's red. It's a
If it
red
wasn't for
box.
my guardian angel, I wouldn't be here.
Hey, yeah, come on with it, Coco. You on GTA, my bad. Nah, I'm still on Warzone. And it's my gun that
Energy
nigga get.
job share.
That's
Use
crazy.
the holiday craft and donate to the food drive
That
on your
nigga
way
kills
out.
with my
Michigan
own
Pocket
gun.
are free.
So join us.
Hi. See you soon.
Alright, man, I'm about to get up out of this thing.
Another quiet
Alright,
afternoon,
cuckoo.
but within minutes.
I might pop up back in here later on. I might. Let me see something. Alright, man.
When you grow up out here, you learn to tell facts. I'm fertilizer. I keep my boots clean by rolling with AT&T, you know, the company that invented the telephone. AT&T is America's first network, and it's still the best. That's not me talking. That's the scoreboard. Just the fastest, most reliable network. Get that right, Graham. When you compare, there's no comparison. Talk, signal, nothing better.
Jonas,
I tried to leave my kids a dollhouse, and well,
toy making is more of an elf thing.
I might have used the elf word.
Leave the building to smaller hands. The elf word?
The elf word.
Sam's gonna be so mad.
Monster who is now at Burger King.
Really?
Rightfully from all families. Sink your teeth into the new Monster menu at BK. You want to put the heavier items on the bottom. Let's let him do his job right. Young homeowners love to get involved with everything.
Latte for Jan?
We got a latte for Jan. Remember, you don't work here. Latte for Jan?
I think the chicken marsala. Ooh, I would not have that.
Julie. J-A-N. Jan as in January. Canned goods, OJ, root beer, and father sandwich cookies.
Progressive can protect you from becoming your parents, but we can't protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Could be Jan, I guess. Jan?
None of the NFL season kicks off with Thursday Night Football starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games from every mobile device with NFL Plus.
Face it, son. Those holidays athletic career is over. I'm gonna do a Mrs. Doubtfire over football. Who is that guy? Kansas City on top. Kareem Hunt with his 8th career game with a touchdown run and catch. Chiefs have done good work coming out of the locker room after halftime. 6th game with a touchdown on that first possession after the half. As the Chiefs play their 8th game of the year, and now we'll kick it back to the Commanders.
On a couple of broken plays. The big play of Travis Kelce, when it looked like he initially was blocking, they couldn't get to Mahomes, and then on a touchdown
The rookie, Jalen Lane, couldn't make the catch. And then it took a right turn, the ball did, and ends up out of bounds at about the 1.5. Yeah, that's a tough break for the rookie, Jalen Lane. Now, once he was not able to secure the catch, just an unfortunate bounce there with the ball. But he's got this offense now backed up. That knuckleball kickoff by Butker. It gets even harder for the Commanders down 7. Brandon Coleman in the game in left tackle. Larry Tunsil is out with a hamstring injury. Looking for a little bit of breathing room. Dusty Merritt. Start to get Terry McLaurin a little bit more ball. That's it. Second catch. First down at the 22. Frosty Mary Gins out across the 25. Lauren has got 5 straight 1,000 seasons. He had 13 touchdowns a year ago. Second in the league. He signed that extension, missed the bulk of camp right before the start of the regular season. He's missed the last 4 games. Out to his right. Mariota floating it for Samuel. It's not there. Third down, coming up. Well, Joe, we had Washington back in the preseason when McLaurin was holding out. And as we talked about then, it just didn't feel that Washington could do what they did last year without their number 1 wide receiver. They got him signed. They realized that as well. Adam Peters, the general manager, Dan Quinn. And then, of course, he's missed all that time with the injury, and it's been a struggle. But tonight's been a good matchup. As I mentioned, with Jimmy Turkey going his way, but those are 2 competitive guys. Rick Hawkins, too. As he was going to the ground, and Brian Cook couldn't hit the pitch on the deflection. It's 4th down. Well, that was an excellent job by Kansas City defensively. They locked up in man coverage, and this was just kind of Jalen Lane trying to give him somewhere to. It's a beauty. Back there near the 15. Bates got down there to make the stop. And then Remigio fought his way out of bounds near the 25 and a 11-yard return. After a 58-yard punt, right back on offense. Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, and company at 7.
I'm like so
Person.
I'm struggling with his proportions.
Yeah, because you're taking too long.
yo.
By the offense, it's first down. Now, Marshawn Lattimore, you're going to see he comes into the picture. Number 2, he could have fell on it right there. He's trying to pick it up rather than just go down on it. And a missed opportunity for Washington to get the ball back.
It's pretty incredible. That is the 8th fumble of the year for the Chiefs. They have not lost any of them.
Just good bounces. You know, you can't coach that up.
Mahomes, quick throw, Worthy, good tackle out on the edge. It's Quan Martin.
Clearly, they're in field goal. And this, you know, down 7, the way that Kansas City was able to, the third quarter, to the touchdown. This is a big possession defensively for Washington. You know, for all the confidence they gained there in that first half, they risk kind of giving it all right back if they're not able to make a big stop here and at least hold them to 3 points.
Mahomes 7 for 8 this half.
Cover 0. Cover 0. Yeah, you hear them saying cover 0. No safety in the middle of the field. Nobody back here.
2nd and 8. Rice, full head of steam. First down.
Good job by Patrick Mahomes. He checks the play, and Washington, hearing him call off the blitz, they checked out of it themselves, and he comes right underneath to Rashee Rice and lets him get what he can.
The 6-game suspension for Rice. Here's Worthy. The play led Worthy up the field and on first down in game 4.
You know, I go back to what Lisa Salters talked about, and it is a different feel to the team. You know, I mentioned it coming into the game. Last year, it just felt like they never quite got their confidence and their groove offensively. And this year, they kind of know what they are, and they can play any type of game that you want them to play. If you want to play the big ball, they can do that with the deep shots, and they play this ball possession with these receivers.
2nd and 6. Mahomes end zone, caught by Kelsey. Touchdown.
He came back into the field of play. It's a great job by him creating separation and making a play on the ball. No, he had it. I thought he bobbled it right there, but he's got firm possession of the football.
That ties Priest Holmes for the number 1 spot on the all-time list for touchdowns with the Chiefs. Number 83. Uncatch 80, and it's his 100th. Including the playoff. Chiefs now having fun leading by. glance up to the luxury suite. He's out. We've got over 30 cameras bringing you Monday Night Football. We'll call this camera 13 with Taylor and Brittany celebrating that touchdown combination between Mahomes and Kelsey. Mahomes' second half where he has been red hot. Let's send it down to Lisa.
Well, Joe, Travis Kelce said once he passed Tony Gonzalez, he thought Priest Holmes would be out of reach for him, and now here he is, which to him, he said, is just silly to even think about. When he first got to Kansas City, he started diving into Chiefs film because he wanted to see what Tony Gonzalez did on a day-to-day basis to be so legendary. And he said when he watched the film, he was just in awe of not just Gonzalez, but how great Priest Holmes was as well. He said both those guys were just so exciting, and to be in the same conversation with them now, he said it's an honor, a pretty cool feeling for him.
Yeah, Lisa, he ties in with his 83rd. A long way to go in this season. Here is Lane as they try to get the rookie back involved again. No gain on the play. Patrick Mahomes knew that ball was important. He's the one to go down and get that football for touchdown number 83 for Travis Kelce. And that ball will be tucked away and on a mantle somewhere between multiple homes. Kelce family.
Yeah, I've admired Travis Kelce throughout his career, and I've especially respected the respect that he's given to Tony Gonzalez over the years.
All right, see if the Commanders can answer. That's McNichols, and that is a strong tackle by Brian Cook.
Our secondary for Kansas City, they are really talented. And we haven't talked about Noel Williams, their rookie Cal, and the job that he's done. But Brian Cook, he's a really talented safety in his fourth year. And so many of these guys with a minimum of 3 years in this defensive system by Steve Spagnuolo. But well, you give them a 2-touchdown lead like they have right now, and they can feel it. Opens up that defensive playbook. Right from there, Spagnuolo.
They're down and a blitz was coming, and this one is caught by McLaurin. Let's take a look at the end of this.
Yeah, that's that matchup we were talking about. Now they're going to rule that it was incomplete. Great ruling on the field. It was an incomplete pass.
Well, this is interesting with the right leg coming down inbounds.
You got the knee down.
Troy, I like that as a catch. I don't control. He survives the ground after having a body part bounce. He doesn't lose it till much later. To me, that's a catch.
I do too. It looks to me like a catch, and just really a great play. And that's excellent coverage by Trent McDuffie.
I mean, he's inbounds, but there's no challenge yet. And now they have. It looked like the right knee was down, the right elbow was down before the left knee touched out of bounds.
Yeah, no, I thought it was an excellent catch in real time, and I mean, you see the coverage. Trent McDuffie's stretched all over.
Is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass. We'll review the play.
That's really good play by both those guys there.
Think of the 2 catches he's made.
Yeah.
The one for the touchdown, somehow keeping his feet in bounds. And then that one that, at least for the 3 of us in the booth and members of our crew, think that Marcus is going to have to take that hat off and go back to the field.
Yeah, you know, it is interesting. I heard, Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico last night in that broadcast, Russell, they were talking about...
After reviewing as a completed catch, it's first down Washington at the 37-yard line.
Incredible catch by McLaurin.
Yeah, when is it an expedited review, and when does it force a challenge by the coaches? I think it's a fair point to make, but this is one heck of a play.
Yeah, in this situation, if it's clear and obvious on the line feet, they can assist to create the catch. They obviously didn't felt it jump out, it was clear, and so they went to a review. They just did an expedited review.
Jaden Daniels knew he could have expedited it.
Does anybody have more fun than Jaden?
He's got bad hamstring, and he's... And ball over on the sideline. What a good throw, what a catch.
It's got $1 million smile, too.
25-yard completion on that one. Here's Debo. Trying to cut off field and
Drew Tranquil made that play. Wow. Collision, and you got Nick Bolton who's down. He's getting up. Yeah, he's getting up. He took a pretty good hit at the end of that play. Deebo Samuel, you can tell he's in a lot of pain right now. We'll take a better look at it, but you got Drew Tranquil and then number 32, Nick Bolton at the end of this. He was slow to get up. He stays in there on 2nd and 9. He's still hurting right now. Mariota, McCaffrey, great defense. Watson. Watson, he almost intercepted that ball. He read it so quickly. He had interception on his mind, and he had a good chance. You're going to see him as he shoots up the field. He reads it immediately, and the ball was a little up the field. He had a chance, and he knows it. A loss of 2 on the play of Luke McCaffrey, then come back to the ball. That was quick. 3rd and 11. They're 1-on-1. Dana, a sack. He's got a pick in this game and now a sack, and that loss of 9 will take the Commanders out of field goal range and send us into the 4th quarter. Knocked down with a play. Frustration for Mariota. Chiefs at 14.
This right here, ESPN Bet. This is the sportsbook that gives fans the tools they need, like stats at your fingertips while you bet. Just the thing to line up that perfect parlay. One expert pick. Oh yeah, we got those too. That guy's got some good points. Whatever kind of fan you are, ESPN Bet's got you covered. With everything you need to bet smarter and score more from the game. ESPN Bet, the sportsbook for sports fans. And right now, get $100 of bonus bets when you make your first $10 bet.
So when I run the AI query, I just get this generic answer. It's like the AI's not even using our data. Oh, yeah, it's not. But we have the data. It's on our cloud, it's in our data centers, it's in your hand. That's the problem. All over the place. The AI can't use it, but it's right there.
Any business can use AI. IBM helps you use AI to change how you do business. Let's create smart to business. IBM.
So this is my favorite room, my chunky mantry. Got my guy TV cooking some chili dog mac.
What did you do to my pantry?
It was him. Chunky, soup that eats like a meal.
Carne asada is back at Chipotle.
It's our best steak ever.